C. Sean here, and welcome back to the second episode of Movie Opinion. And today's episode, we're going to talk about Turbo. Turbo 2013. Yes, I'm going to talk about that instead because I was originally going to make an episode of me giving out an opinion on Logan, but I find that if I did, I might spoil it for some of you guys. If you guys haven't watched the movie, go watch the movie yet first and come back here. But so if until everybody finish watching the movie of Logan, then I'll give my opinion on it. So guys, today we're going to talk about Turbo instead. Turbo was so far the best movie of 2013 and the best DreamWorks movie for a pretty long time. But there's something that I'm a little bit concerned. Are is DreamWorks making a Turbo sequel? I find they should because the way how Turbo got like a million positive, I find that if they just build up the Turbo characters a little bit, if they just get a sequel. Sure, we have the TV show, but the TV show is not enough. Like I don't really like the TV show, to be honest with you. Like it got nothing after the movie. Like it has nothing between the movie and the TV show. I'm gonna get to the movie because it's way cooler. Like in the movie, the Turbo the snail became a race car winner, and basically in the show, Turbo Fast, they're just going everywhere and stopping villains. Like, isn't it supposed to be a Turbo thing? But I find that if DreamWorks build up the Turbo's characters a little bit up to a sequel, then DreamWorks will get like a lot of money for from this movie. But I just hope if they make a sequel, they just ended it off there. I just don't want DreamWorks to end up like Sony, who already like bankrupt the Smurfs a little bit because how the new movie's coming out. But I just hope DreamWorks doesn't do that with Turbo. But we're gonna get to the movie. We're not talking about Smurfs. I already gave out my opinion on the last episode. Hope you enjoy that opinion. So I find the reason why Turbo is a good movie is like the characters. Like how Whiplash, he is so crazy and he got this Samuel L. Jackson voice. It's like it's really funny for a character to be all judgy. And it's funny is Burn, okay? She makes me laugh in all of the parts. The way she flirting with Chet, it just makes me laugh. And like Maya Rudolph, she just nailed it at the Burn role. I find that they should have just used her more often as Burn. She's like the only one who's actually good. And then we got my boy Snoop Dogg right up here, bruh. So yes, Snoop Dogg played Smooth Move and wrote a song for the movie. And for that, well done, Snoop. You are the man. And him playing Smooth Move is actually the greatest role so far I see Snoop in. Like most of the time I just listen to his music. I never even seen him act. But when I saw or hear his voice, I was like, okay, I know this voice from somewhere. And then I realized it was Snoop Dogg. And I was like, oh Snoop Dogg, my bad. So good job, Snoop. And then to Ryan Reynolds. Yes, he played Turbo, the main star of his own movie. Ryan Reynolds, my homie, my awesome favorite actor, the most confident dad ever, and a good husband. So my boy Ryan Reynolds, he played Turbo in this movie, and give me a well applause for Ryan Reynolds. Give him a round of applause because that right here is a good voice acting. And so far, Ryan kept doing two DreamWorks movies at the same time. We got The Croods and we got Turbo. You can't mess with Ryan Reynolds, okay? If you like try to do something, he'll just take it away from you with his voice. And then we got Tito, Michael Pena. I think is that his name? I don't even know his name. Tito. Tito's like this weird character to me. He's a little bit funny sometimes, but he's kind of weird. Like he's so weird. He's like, oh, well, we got you a little bit, amigo. The funniest part is when he was like, Fasty, and then the old lady, she was like, hey, are you kidding me right now? And she just slapped the board. That was funny. This is what a DreamWorks movie should be like. I'm not saying that Shrek or Madagascar or the the Croods or other movies are bad. I'm just saying this one knocked DreamWorks off the water. Okay, like this just knocked DreamWorks off the water. I was like, why can't Sony just be like DreamWorks for once with the Smurfs movies? Sure, Sony gets the right to do whatever it wants, but it's turning out to be all bad. But with DreamWorks, they're just making great movies and animation. Like, like Turbo is gonna be about a car, a snail who turns into a car. No, it's about a car. Why am I even talking about a car? No, I was talking about Turbo, the snail who wants to race. And some fans just, I think mostly DreamWorks has been watching the Fast and Furious movies. That's how they got Michelle Rodriguez to come on this movie. They got like how Michelle Rodriguez she act it as I just forgot her name, the character's name on Fast and Furious. I was like, they got Lebanese voice actress to come on this because mostly it's a Fast and Furious movie. And so far, this movie knocked DreamWorks off the water. Thanks to that Turbo movie, now DreamWorks is just getting the big check. But there's one thing I just want to say. DreamWorks, continue to be you. Don't act like Sony. But I find they should actually make a Turbo sequel. That would be really cool for a studio to make a part 2 sequel of Turbo. I imagine if they did. Just think of this. Imagine if they did a Turbo sequel and then they ended off there. Would you guys want a Turbo sequel? Comment down below if you think if you guys want a Turbo sequel. But there's one thing I'm really like disappointed at. I was really disappointed that DreamWorks canceled The Croods 2. Like why did you guys cancel it? Like why does movie studios have to be so hardened nowadays? But we're not talking about that. I'll talk about this in my next video. But mostly I'm talking about Turbo. So Turbo. Yes, so we got Michelle Rodriguez to be on Turbo. And she played the well, hold on, thought. She played the girl in The Mechanic when she yelled the voice, "Hey, I do not hire you guys to sit around all day." That, well done, you guys got Michelle Rodriguez. Well done, because mostly it's a Fast and Furious movie. So what do you expect? You got the Fast and you got the Furious. Besides, by the look of the thumbnail slash poster of the movie, you can obviously tell this is a Fast and Furious theme and a part of a Cars theme from Disney. So basically, you got Chris Sanders, who formerly being on Disney, to co-write this movie, where you got half of a car style, and then you got half of the Fast and Furious style. So pretty much, hey, this movie's well done. Well done for Turbo. This movie, see right here, this is a movie that we all know and love, but then they're just taking, movie studios are just taking it away and think it's okay. But with this movie, it just knocked all the box office out the water. The voice acting are cool. The plot is cool. At least all of these make sense. So guys, Turbo was really good of a movie. It's really good. It knocked The Croods out of the water. Even knocked DreamWorks out of the water.